Hey, good morning. Chuck here with Apple Drains. This morning we're putting in a crawl space here in Concord, and you can kind of see what's going on here. Water comes down from back there in the back, runs down this side of the crawl space, and of course it's flooding this area. We don't want to put the pit over there because that's the entrance, so we're going to put it over here. The small footer tile will bring that water back over to the pit. So let's get started.
The secret to digging a good pit is to make sure that you make it wide enough the first time. And sometimes it's slow going, but again, if you have a very strong shovel, a pointy shovel, a good shovel, this only takes about 30-40 minutes and you've got yourself a good pit dug. Sometimes that dirt can be really hard, but again, if you keep digging, don't stop. Just keep digging and you'll get through it. Notice that we're putting the dirt in buckets so that we can take that dirt out of the crawl space. We don't want to leave that inside the crawl space. It definitely will stop the flow of water, and of course when you put your plastic back down, it's going to have big bumps in it.
So here's the pit about halfway. Remove some of the soil out. I'm going to let another guy take over.
You know, we get so many questions from around the country and around the world that we're thinking of starting a live question and answer segment. If you're interested in such a segment, please let us know. Now it's time to cut this nipple off for the inlet of the footer that we're going to bring into the side of the pit. Good hacksaw makes this really easy. Just cut straight through, don't stop. Set your pit down in the hole, check it, make it level. You can see our footer tile that comes over from the entrance, bringing that water into the pit.
Okay, so now we're making our measurement for the core. We're going to go through this block on the outside right here. Basically, it's, you know, at the bottom of the vent. We want to go right in the center of this block or this brick and drill right through here. Okay, remember from the inside, we were right at the bottom of the vent, between the vent and this vent from the other side. We're going to go right through here.
I'm using a Bosch hammer drill with a 2-inch diamond core bit, and this is available at most tool rentals. It costs about $50 to $60 to rent this tool, and they usually give you the bit, but sometimes they don't. We use this tool every day. I'm going to let this portion of the video run because you can see how quickly we can get through with a good tool. We're drilling through a solid brick to bring the discharge from the sump pump through the wall and out, and we'll plumb that down and tie it into the downspout drain.
Put the PVC through so we can see it on the other side. Push it down. There you go. That's good. Okay, so here's our 1.5 inches. It came through the wall. We'll pull it through here so we can have some room to work. But basically, we're going to come down and go right into our pump and hook onto this check valve right here. Okay, so here's our check valve hooked up onto our pump, and we've got our riser coming up. It's going to come through the lid and it's going to connect with a 90 right here. So to make this measurement, basically don't glue anything, just put your 90 on, pull your pipe to where you want it, and remember that we're cutting at the top of this fitting, so just hold your hand over here and make a little mark. Move this guy out of the way, and we are ready to cut. Good hacksaw makes a big difference. That blade's pretty dull. Now we're ready to glue it up. So I like to work from the bottom up. Good amount of glue. Tight. Press and hold. Some more glue. Bring them together. Twist and hold. And that sump pump's complete. So we've got our riser coming out of the pump. Lid. We cut a hole in the lid for the riser and for the extension cord, or sorry, for the power. It goes out through the wall, and we'll be plumbing it on the outside next. So what we're doing is, we had to move the pump out from the door, even though that's the low spot right there. We needed to move the pump over so people can get in and out of the crawl space without stepping on the pump. So we have to put in a small footer tile that will lead into the pump. Notice that we're going to put our holes pointing down, and it's going to go right into this little piece that we cut off to begin with. We'll surround that with gravel, and that'll just bring that water over here to the pit. So we've got our gravel and our perforated pipe laid down. We're just laying some plastic back on top of it, and you can see it comes up and goes outside right through the wall, and we'll go down underground outside, and we'll hook into the downspout drain tile, which drains to the street. Hey, this is Chuck with Apple Drains, reminding you that if you believe you can do something, I guarantee you can do it. Have a great day.